Hello friends. In this video we will explore a very important Sanskrit term called Atma. I will speak about the basics only because the true realization of Atma requires a genuine search, a steady mind and a high level of detachment. Atma is not just a concept but the answer to the question who am I? Atma Jnana is truly the highest science. Friends, this is not the knowledge to be approached casually. It can reveal truth, but if misunderstood, it can overwhelm and unsettle a wavering mind. Therefore, in this video, I will present only a very basic foundation. So, what is Atma? Let us see some context from some Sanskrit verses. Ya enam veti hantaram, yaschanam manyate hatam, ubhau tau na vijanito, na ayam hanti na hanyate. One who thinks of it as a slayer, and one who thinks of it as slain. Both do not know that it neither slays, nor can it be slayed. Next. Na jayate mriyate va kadachan, na ayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuya. Ajo nityah shashvato vayam. Purano na hanyate hanyamane sharire. It neither dies nor takes birth, nor at any time will it happen again after happening. It is without a beginning, eternal, ever existing, and timeless. It does not perish even after the body ceases to exist. Next. वांसांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि. Just as abandoning old and worn out clothes, a man wears new clothes. Similarly, abandoning old and worn out bodies, the bearer attains new and different bodies. Next. Achedyo ayam, adahyo ayam, akledayo, ashosya, evacha, nityah sarvagatah sthanu, achala ayam, sanatana. It cannot be pierced, it cannot be burnt, it cannot be made wet, and it cannot be dried. It is everlasting, all pervading, unwavering, immovable, and eternal. Next. Avyakto ayam, achantya ayam, avikaryo ayam uchyate. Tasmadevam viditvainam na anushochitum arasi. It is said to be unmanifest, it is unthinkable, and it is unchangeable. Therefore, knowing it like this, you should not grieve. These are some verses from chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita. Here, Krishna reveals of a reality that is unchanging, immovable, unwavering, eternal, and beyond the mind. In verse 22, the Sanskrit term granati means to attain, to gain, or to wear. Friends, if we see closely, then we realize that this reality is neither going anywhere nor coming from anywhere. It is always present and remains the same. It is infinite and eternal, and yet it wears bodies after bodies. It is not going into a body, but wearing a body. What are these bodies? Are they absolute or relative? How can this be understood? A comparable example is sky. It is colorless, yet different colors appear in it from morning to night. It seems to be wearing or gaining those colors. The sky pervades the colors, but it is not in the colors. It is not dependent on the colors. The colors, however, seem to appear in the sky. Which one is the real color of the sky? The answer is heard either by contemplating deeply and directly or by negating of what sky is not. Both are darshanas. Similarly, the realization of Atma is a darshan. Please refer the link in the description to see the video on darshan. One may realize Atma through dhyan or by realizing what reality is not. By the process of negation, one can realize what remains. Once again, Atma is the answer to the question, who am I? Atma is that which is truly me, not the mind, not the body, not the organs, not the thoughts, not ego, not the past, not the future, not time, not space. Till the time Atma is wearing bodies after bodies, it is encountering a delusion in a relative state that is always transforming. In other words, one can also say that if it is encountering delusion, then it is wearing bodies after bodies. That is also true. There, it is called Jeevatma. When this Atma stops wearing bodies, when it sheds all relativities, when the absolute state emerges, there it is called Paramatma. Now, in the context of wearing a body, what is body? Is it just the physical body? The answer is no. To better understand this, we step on the science of Purush and Prakriti, which is given in detail in Bhagavad Gita. For now, I request you to find the video link on Prakriti in the description. Friends, texts like Bhagavad Gita, Adhyatma Upanishad, Ashtavakra Gita all narrate the reality of Atma in different ways with proper logic. They should be realized completely for greater and a holistic understanding. But just by reading, one cannot realize Atma. A mind full of genuine questioning, endurance, bhakti, and surrender is required. Therefore, I would only request you that if you read Shastras, please do not read them for time pass or for ostentation. Now, friends, many people translate Atma as spirit or ghost for something that jumps body to body. This is very incorrect. How can the immovable and infinite jump? How can the immovable move? How can the unmanifest move? Where will the infinite and eternal go? Is Atma beneath time and space or the witness of time and space? If it is undivided and immovable, how can there be more than one Atma? Friends, I hope you got some glimpse into the meaning of Atma. It is a term that cannot be translated. It is not a supernatural entity and it is surely not a paranormal object. Friends, I hope you like this video. Also, please like and subscribe and consider a small donation to fund this work on Shastras.